right now from Jantar Mantar in the heart of Delhi's capital. This has become, of course, protest central. It's where all of India's politicians seem to be coming to protest. And joining us today is a senior leader from Andhra Pradesh, Jagan Reddy, who's brought his fight for a united Andhra Pradesh here to the heart of the capital. In fact, the question being asked now is whether the Telangana tangle will even overshadow the vote on account and the budget. Remember, this is a make or break week for a decision on Telangana versus a united Andhra Pradesh. UPA's ministers from Andhra Pradesh have even met LK Advani asking the BJP for their intervention. So like we said, Jagan Reddy is here on dharna at Jantar Mantar. Let me start by asking you, you have been on many dharnas, many protests for a united Andhra Pradesh. What do you believe this dharna will achieve? Hasn't politicians or the image of politicians sitting on dharna become a bit of a cliche now, Jagan?
See, the fact is, Barka, the parliament is on. The parliament is suspended undemocratically. 16 of the MPs. And out of the 16, 14 of them happen to be from Seemandhra.
But don't you think the suspension that happened is very shameful? Because you had people from Seemandhra, people like Rajagopal Lagrapati who used pepper spray. You had another TDP MP who broke a mic and was brandishing part of it. You are among those who have been suspended. Are you willing to acknowledge that what happened in Parliament was shameful?
As you have said yourself, who was the person who opened up the pepper spray?
Rajagopal Lagrapati.
And who was he then? Which party does he belong to?
Well, till a few days ago, the Congress Party. Till a few days ago, the Congress Party.
Absolutely, the same person who happens to be a few days ago Congress person.
Yes.
The same person who a few days ago, not even a month back, I've read it in Economic Times. The same person gets a CDR for 8,500 crores sanction, where the government sanctions him 3,500 crores of additional loan, where his equity probably is only 230 crores. I've seen all this in Economic Times.
So you are suggesting that Mr. Lagrapati has been helped by the Congress and whatever he did in Parliament, including the pepper spray, was at the behest of the Congress?
Absolutely.
What would the Congress gain from that? What would the Congress gain from that?
See, they sweep the floor clean. 17 of the MPs have been suspended. 15 of them belong to Seemandhra. So there is nobody to protest. In the well of the House, there is nobody to protest.
You're saying the Congress has engineered the chaos in Parliament?
Absolutely, because BJP has always been insisting that you're not supposed to suspend the members undemocratically.
Yes.
You're supposed to bring the House in order. So the Congress party plotted it. The only way they could do all this is create such a scene that BJP would have nothing to say. Put BJP also in defensive. Put the opposition parties who are supporting us also in defense.
So
mode.
whatever happened in Parliament, according to you, is a Congress conspiracy. But I have to ask you, you have been meeting with a number of politicians from other parties. You met with the BJP President Rajnath Singh. You have reached out to Narendra Modi asking for his help on United Andhra. Jagan Reddy, will your alliance in 2014 be decided by whether the BJP supports a United Andhra Pradesh or not?
See, our fight has been very strong. We have just one single point agenda. None of these people are even bothered about my state. Just a few months, 5 months before the elections, these people have gone ahead and broken my state. The only idea they're doing whatever they're doing is only for the sake of votes and seats. The anti-incumbency on Congress party in these 4.5 years has been so strong that none can save Congress party, and Congress party is bound to get not even one seat.
Not even one seat?
Not even one seat.
What if TRS merges with them?
That is exactly what I'm trying to say. The Congress party, knowing very well what their fortunes are, that their fortunes are down in number to practically zero, these people have ignited regional passions, played around with the regional passions, and 5 months before the election, for the sake of votes and seats, decided to split my state. And Barka, I should tell you one thing. See, what has happened today in Andhra Pradesh can happen anywhere in the country. Today it is Andhra Pradesh. If people keep quiet right in front of their eyes, if this democracy is murdered right in front of their eyes, And if people keep quiet, especially the social media, especially the electronic media and the print media, especially the opposition party, if you people keep quiet, today what is happening in Andhra Pradesh, very soon Andhra Pradesh is not going to be the only state. You would have a similar situation in all over the country, be it Tamil Nadu, be it Karnataka, be
and I know you've been meeting
Bengal.
with Jayalalitha and Nitish Kumar and Mamata Banerjee. Have you got a sense from the BJP that they will help your cause? Because the BJP on record says it's committed to a Telangana creation. But I know that you've been reaching out to Mr. Modi and you have essentially said, if you want our support to the BJP, please support a united Andhra. Isn't that correct? Will you support Mr. Modi if he backs your cause? Will you support Mr. Modi if he backs your cause?
One second. One second. You need to listen a little bit. All what I ask you to just listen. Give me a little bit of time space so that you understand the situation. See, what is happening in Andhra Pradesh can happen to anybody in any state. The federal structure will collapse. Anybody with 272 MPs in the parliament, without the will of the people, without the will of the assembly, against the will of the people, against the will of the assembly, can break any state for the sake of
who are you hoping for support from?
One second. For the sake of votes and seats.
Yes.
If this is going to be a practice, see, earlier whenever this country was broken, earlier whenever you had a new state coming up, never in the past you had a situation where Article 3 was abused. But now this is the only instance where after 60 years of independence, you have seen a blatant abuse of Article 3. Article 3 is directly being abused right in front of our eyes.
So is it fair to say that you will support?
One second.
The assembly was bypassed, I know.
Assembly rejected it. Assembly rejected bifurcation. And yet an unwilling state is being forced to be broken by an autocratic central government. How far is it right?
Do you believe that Telangana should overshadow an important day in Parliament like the vote on account today?
Ma, you should understand one thing, ma.
Will Parliament be disrupted today again? Will Parliament be disrupted again?
No, 1 second. You should understand one thing. You should basically understand one thing. You're just talking about one day in Parliament, a vote on account and budget, whether it is Parliament.
So it's a financial business of the country.
Basically, it's just a day. Either which way it's going to be passed. You don't have to have a debate on it because it's only a vote on account on finance bill. But whereas you're breaking a state, you're having 5 crore people of the state. You're breaking the state without even giving them drinking water. We have no water right from the south of Andhra Pradesh to Kuppam to Srikakulam. Other than seawater, we don't even have fresh water. This is reality.
Okay, so now let me ask you, you've laid your arguments. Are you saying that if the BJP supports you, if the BJP doesn't vote for the bill, because the BJP has said that in this chaos, we don't want Telangana. Will you consider allying with the BJP? Will you consider business with Modi?
See, as far as we are concerned, we are very clear in our agenda. We are willing to support anybody.
Including the BJP?
Why should Narendra Modi be an exemption to it? Nobody is an exemption to it. We are willing to support anybody. For us, our state is the most important thing. Anybody who comes forward to keep my state united, we are willing to go outright support them.
And Mr. Modi is not an exception to that?
Absolutely. We will support Modi as well.
Did you get any assurance from Rajnath Singh when you met him?
See, the fact is, we have been meeting not only Rajnath Singh ji,
but all leaders.
We've been meeting Sushma ji, we've been meeting Jetli, we've been meeting communists.
Any assurance
we've been meeting Sharad Yadav ji.
Any assurances from the BJP? What do you think the BJP will do?
We do not know as yet, Barka. The only thing is, we can pray to God that wisdom dawns upon them to save our state. See, as Jagan Mohan Reddy, as an individual, is nothing, Barka. I don't say that I am something else. I am nothing. I accept that. I have only 3 MPs with me. There is very little what I can do. But all what I request is, I need your help. I need social media's help. I need the opposition, the entire opposition, to stand up against this injustice. Because unfortunately, the situation is, Congress has got 200 MPs, BJP has got 100 MPs. Between both of them, they have 300 MPs.
Can I ask you something? What has been the response of Rahul Gandhi? Have you reached out to him? You're both roughly of the same age. You're leaders in your 40s. You once said that Andhra was being divided because Sonia Gandhi wanted to make Rahul Gandhi Prime Minister. You remember you said that to me in an interview. do you believe you could reach out to Rahul Gandhi even today? Do you believe that you could return to your parent party, the Congress?
See, basically, as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, the whole of this problem, what has come up in Andhra Pradesh, is only to make that man the Prime Minister of
Why
this
do you
country.
say that? On what basis do you say
Then
that?
what I mean,
How would this make him Prime Minister? How would this chaos help him being Prime
because
Minister?
otherwise Congress party is likely to get 0 seats. So they have broken up my state. For the sake of these 17 seats what are in Telangana, they're tying up with TRS to ensure that they get whatever they can get maximum out of these 17 seats. For the sake of 17 seats, it's a man-made havoc what they've created in Andhra Pradesh. In Andhra Pradesh, if Andhra Pradesh is suffering, if Andhra Pradesh is having these problems, whatever it is having, all these problems are created to just make one person the Prime Minister of this country.
But what about the conspiracy theory that Jagan Reddy is actually an old congressman? Your father's portrait is here on this stage. He was considered close to Mrs. Gandhi. That after the elections in a changed scenario, Jagan Reddy could ally with his former party, the Congress again. After all, he is a congressman. This is also said.
No, could you tell me the definition of congressman first? I would like to understand what is the definition of congressman.
Do you consider yourself a congressman today?
I seriously want to know what is the definition of congressman. See, the definition of congressman is something what you need to ask yourself, what these Congress people should ask themselves. Gone are the days of Indira Gandhi, where Congress meant Congress, INC meaning Indian National Congress. Today now it is Italian National Congress. Gone are the days of Congress parties.
Is that a fair statement? Why bring Mrs. Gandhi's Italian or foreign origins? Isn't that a dead issue?
I'll tell you why. Never did even Britishers did what she did to my state of Andhra Pradesh. Never in this democracy, so undemocratically a state has been divided. Without an assembly resolution, no state has ever been divided.
But is it fair to be personal about her foreign origins? Isn't that a dead political issue? Even the BJP doesn't talk about it.
If somebody who understands federal structure in this country, if somebody who understands India, nobody would do this.
You don't consider her as Indian today as you?
See, unfortunately, I'll just ask you one straight question, ma. I'll just ask you one straight question. In 1968, Sonia Gandhi was married to Rajiv Gandhi, late Rajiv Gandhi. In 1983, she took Indian citizenship. It's been 30 years since that day till this day, 2013. She has become an Indian citizen. She has been one among us. And today, if somebody in the parliament comes up with a bill and says all foreign citizens should move out of this country, how would Sonia Gandhi feel? How would the Congress party react to it? Exactly the same thing what I asked. 60 years we've been living together as one. Today, after 60 years of living together, these people ask us to leave Hyderabad, leave the state and go.
But you didn't have a problem with Mrs. Gandhi's leadership or the fact that she was once from Italy when your father was with the party, when you were with the party. So why raise it now?
See, Italy is only a metaphor, ma. See, what we are talking about is the kind of brutalism what she's exhibiting. See, Italy, not Italy, that is a different issue altogether. But all what I am trying to say is this is not the kind of attitude one should hold.
So you could never do business with the Congress again?
As far as I am concerned, I am fighting Congress party.
After the elections. I'm talking after the elections.
Could
you have an understanding with them? One conspiracy theory is the Congress is playing it both ways. They want to keep Jagan Reddy happy in Simandra and the TRS happy in Telangana. And that the Congress and all of you are playing to both constituencies at the same time.
I don't understand one thing. I'll just ask you one other question, Barka.
Yeah.
How is Congress party keeping me happy? Please tell me, I want to understand.
No, at the moment it's not. But
you tell me.
There are people like Chandrababu Naidu who said that actually the Congress and Jagan Reddy reached an understanding and that's how you got bail. This is Chandrababu Naidu's statement, not mine.
Barka, I'll ask you one straight question, Barka. Bail is a fundamental right provided by the Constitution that anybody who is put behind bars without a trial, without proven guilty, nobody is to be put behind bars for more than 3 months. This is the constitutional right. Today it could be Jagan, tomorrow it could be Barka, tomorrow it could be someone else.